adding to our man collection today from Stirling Soap Company.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. It's great to see you. We are just now celebrating our 1-year anniversary here on YouTube, and we've got an awesome group of folks who hang out with us now during the live premieres. So if you are watching this on a Saturday or Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, join the live chat. Say hi. The Whiff Pack would love to meet you.
People from all over the world. It's kind of crazy and fun. But for our mention today, we wanted something a little more local to show you.
Well, our friend Rashaka Roundtree started Candy Rock Soaps when she got her cancer diagnosis. She wanted a healthier product. She wanted something to do to keep her hands and mind busy during that time. She got better. And now when there's a couple of people that walk into my hairdresser and buy these out, because that's where I found these. She put a couple of them in my hand and she said, hey, mention these on the show if you'd like to. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Y'all, these last forever. They smell beautiful, and the ingredients are on a different level. So head over to her Instagram at Candy Rock Soaps and check these out.
She'll get them sent out to you. She's local to us in Oakland, and she packages them all up, and the scents are insane.
Had a
You
few
can't go
calls
wrong.
with her. She's a very sweet lady, y'all. So if you'd like to jump in the ground floor of a new soap artisan, this might be a way to do it.
Maybe.
And speaking of not a new soap artisan, but one of the most established in all of the game, what's our soap today?
Our soap today is Mediterranean Man, and it's actually an homage to a Creed scent that we hadn't heard of before.
And one that I can barely pronounce.
True.
Y'all, let's meet the soap. All right, y'all. So from the sales page at Stirling Soap Company, from the... Alexa, how do you pronounce CHYPRE?
I pronounce that Shipra, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
From the Chypre, meaning cypress, a court family of scents.
It stays true to its name with top notes of lime, bergamot, melon, lemon, violet, and caraway. That's a lot. Its heart is made up of herbal notes: pine, ginger, jasmine, pepper, cyclamen, and nutmeg flower, and has base notes of ambergris, musk, sandalwood, oak moss, and cedar. Holy moly! And it's inspired by Creed Arolfa. That is a list. They definitely Creed.
Yo! This is a Cheesecake Factory menu of scent notes. Look at this. It's 8 pounds.
Did you
I
catch all
love
those?
this.
Because there's a lot.
And you know, sometimes a giant list of scent notes scares me unless it's a Creed. Because that guy knows what he's doing. Mr. Creed. Right? And we do have a famous cypress here in California that's not too far away. All right, I think I'm ready. Let's open this giant box. I'm told that some bring you the beach, but this one kind of brings you the ocean. I am told that this is sort of the vibe of the Mediterranean itself.
Interesting.
Also, we buy them big from Stirling. You did not see Stirling Gentleman or Mango Sunrise. Those are Bay Laurel. You did. Wow, this was a big one. We have another box over there with all the little ones in it.
There we go.
You did see Mediterranean Man. Y'all, I'm not sure how many more mans we have left to go.
I don't know, but we got a few going so far.
All the men I've loved
There's the splash.
before.
Oh, and then there's a shampoo puff.
Oh, there
we
is.
caved and got a shampoo puff as well.
Hey, y'all, we're going to be doing the trifecta in the shower tomorrow. Let's do Perfect Friends. All right, y'all, board the cruise ship. Get your documents ready because we're going on a trip to the Mediterranean. Weekend at Malibu Island, man.
Yeah,
Y'all, and one of those is a
ones.
Creed. I'm excited to see where this is going to take us because
I
these
know.
summer scents have been amazing. And iced pineapple, boy, have I had a good time with that. The seasonals in this wet shaving room.
Right?
Off
This
the
summer,
chart.
I am so glad this is our first full summer in the season. And it definitely comes through in different ones like these.
I feel like we dropped in the scene right when we were supposed to, right when all of the Halloween and fall scents were about to come out. But as we just shot a Miami Libre episode, that poor soap had been sitting on the piano for almost a year. So we totally get why seasonally you want those seasonal scents on your skin. It would have been weird to do Miami Libre in the middle of December.
It would have. And I have a feeling this may be a similar experience, I think.
Yeah, okay, here we go. I'm going to do this one first.
Go for it. Another Creed. Wow.
I swear they give you slightly more than 5.8
It's hefty.
ounces, too,
It's got a good...
Ooh, okay, here we go.
Where does it take us? Mediterranean fun?
Oh,
That was a
love
good long whiff.
Love it. Okay, y'all, this has beautiful citrus and beautiful creamy, and it doesn't meet in the middle. It comes around the outside and meets underneath, because if it met in the middle, it'd be orange creamsicle, and there is nothing farther from orange creamsicle than this.
Huh.
So, y'all, that was just my first whiff, so
Okay,
hold on a second.
go back in for some more.
Oh, it's way more of a sea salt than it is a sweet scent. So we're Mediterranean Man and Weekend in Malibu. Those have a little bit more of the sweets or the florals or the muskies or even a little of the gourmands.
Okay.
Y'all, this takes you out on a boat. Beautiful. And it's not that it's not sweet. It's just subtly salty. Sea air sort of sweet.
The Mediterranean Sea kind of vibe, maybe.
And then there's nothing that's jumping out as an individual scent note that you would recognize. So I know we read a few things in this, but they are also beautifully balanced. Y'all, go listen to your favorite song. Go grab your your cassette, vinyl
Record?
now. What about?
Yeah.
Ask your devices to play you your favorite song. If you try to pick out the instrument that the Wrecking Crew is playing in any individual moment, you can't. I have a friend that's on the Kinky Boots cast recording, right? She was in the show. If I listen for her voice, I can hear it. But if I don't, if I turn on a song in the middle, there's no way I can pick it out because it's balanced correctly. So this, y'all, I know there is a gorgeous and lengthy list of scent notes, but it's like a symphony so that they can put all of those aspects together, the beautiful warmth of the strings, the beautiful brassiness of the woodwinds, so that when you hear that first bang of the Star Wars, you're not getting individual instruments. You're getting just big wave of excitement and adrenaline. This uses all of these scent notes to take you out on the Mediterranean, and not a single one is needing to be identified. They are all sitting in such a beautiful mix that they're just letting you relax back on that boat and maybe even order a drink. So hold on a second.
Wow. Do you get a summery kind of vibe? Or
100%. I even get a little bit of the sand. I get a little bit of the rock. And the sunlight is here. If you wear this after 6 p.m., you might get a letter. This is a beautiful morning, noon, afternoon scent.
Start the day with the Mediterranean Man.
And it's clean and just enough sweet to let you know that you are well taken care of. I feel like salt can be just a little bit, if it isn't balanced out with something natural to give it sort of a sweetness. And I'm glancing over here to see what scent note I think
Do you
that might be
get a
before I
cologne
give this to you.
vibe? Like, I mean, we know it's Creed, but is it more the masculine cologne?
Glad you asked that. Because hold on a second. We've got a bunch of men over here.
We do.
These men live in our bathroom. We got Executive Man. We've got Sharp Dress Man. We've got Island Man. We've got Intrepid Man. We got, boy, is this an Identity Mountain Man?
Yep.
He'll put you on his back and take you for a hike, y'all. This is the first one that does not give me an identity. This one gives me a vibe.
Okay.
Which is harder to do. So it's cologne-y.
Interesting.
You know what? No, I don't get cologne, but for all of the rest of these, they sort of define that 2010s cologne. This one doesn't. This is a Creed does a vibe. And I love they named it Mediterranean Man. So let me just put the lid back on this and give it a nice diligent shake so that it's all ready
It makes
for
it
you.
better.
Okay, here you go.
Okay. Off to the Mediterranean
Please,
I go.
Michael.
Let's see here.
Even looks like sea foam.
It kind of does. Wow. There is definitely a fun escape to this. I'm almost getting like a blueberry
Yeah.
in there. I don't know how that's happening, but it's like a subtle sweet, but then it goes completely aquatic. Like it's not, it's like a blueberry aquatic vibe.
Lemon,
First
melon,
whiff.
bergamot, lime. Sure you do.
There's just there's something like real soft and sweet about it.
Right.
Like it is definitely with all those fruit. Actually, it might be more the melon now that I'm looking at that list.
And y'all
It's something different.
Cut open a lemon, you can smell it 6 blocks away, but smush a blueberry, it's a very subtle.
It's very
sort of
subtle, but
beautiful scent.
it is sweet,
Yeah.
but it's not overpowering, you know, if that makes sense. And then there all of those spices and woods and everything that's in there, they're still very light.
Yes.
It's a light tiered scent. It disperses, but it stays in that light zone. It doesn't have things that make it too heavy. Like even the stuff that's listed here, it still keeps in that bright, summery, in the sunshine for sure vibe.
Now, intensity, it's a lovely 2.53 for me, right in the middle. Where are we sitting?
Yeah, I would say kind of middle for me, for sure. It's definitely got a good, consistent scent to it.
Now, looking at these scent notes, before we dive back into the list, is there anything that jumps out at you? Because I think this is so well balanced that I get an ocean boat ride before
Yeah.
I get any of these
I know, and
individual scent notes.
I was trying to just go first without looking at the list, but I think you're right. If I wanted to pick things out of this, I would not have any idea that
No.
that list is waiting for me.
No.
Like it
Right.
is completely blended. There are gentle, sweet sighs. I'm out in fresh air. So whether it's on the boat or on the even just sitting next to the ocean, I'm getting that breeze. I can almost see the white caps out there. Like it is definitely like an enjoyable, relaxed, calm day. A nice breeze happening.
Just to draw a bit of an analogy to something on the Mediterranean, y'all, this is a bit like the Sunday gravy that they make in Italy. Like, it's just such a beautiful mix of the tomato and the spices and the acids and everything else that goes
takes
into
a
making
lot of
perfect,
time to make
that
it.
when you taste it, you don't taste any of those. You taste this beautiful brand new vibe. My mom put anchovies in her spaghetti sauce, but nobody could tell, but it made it better because it was just part of that vibe.
And I'm
So,
still
yeah.
intrigued on what the whole Cypress Accord family is.
Right.
Because there is something
Right.
different about this. And it might be more in that zone, but I obviously everything that's in here is needed to create this scent. And it has a wonderful
yeah.
side that's different.
Right.
But I don't know if that's the part that's making it different because it is. It's not like the rest of these men over here.
Right. Over the course of our show, I've sort of put Cypress in the same drawer as like Bay. Now, Bay without the cloves, right?
Right,
so think
right.
more like a PAA Bay rum, right?
Okay.
So it's sort of like a wood, but it's a lighter wood bordering on herb.
I could see that.
that make sense?
But I think that's why this is staying in such a light
Right.
type
Right.
of scent.
Right.
Not the potency, but that where it's sitting. There's something about that's keeping it in a lighter, brighter
Right.
zone.
And I think that's what distinguishes this from a fougere. This is done much more with those types of lighter spices than with the ferns and
Yeah.
like those deeper barbershop-y things that can kind of get
I'm with you.
into
This
those
is definitely a scent, though, that I think I'd want to get, like, even the wax melter in. Like, it would set the vibe, it would set the tone. We would have a very enjoyable day with what's happening with that scent
And
here.
you know, there might even be some miracles and wonders hiding below
Mm-hmm.
the surface, and we'll find out when we mix this with a little air and water. Now, these are our bougie sticks. These are actually waxing sticks from
Mm-hmm. It's
Amazon.com.
definitely a good...
This is my copper bowl from Captain's Choice. It is a handmade copper bowl. This is the aquamarine flavor.
Good for our Mediterranean fun. Oh, I
Right. I
broke
love
the
the
bougie,
purple
sorry.
stick. And this thing, yo, this has 0 patina on it, and I use it at least twice a week. So just, if you're worried about how the copper was going to hold up in this wet shaving world,
It's doing well.
Beautifully.
It likes these soaps,
One of
for
my
sure.
favorite bowls of all time. Well, because the copper gives it like a grit.
It does.
You know?
Something
gives
that
it a grit to the
kind of holds
brush
the
to
soap.
just, push against. This is my 24 millimeter, not Stirling stubby brush. I love this guy. In fact, I use these two together a lot.
Yeah,
in the
they're good
bathroom.
friends.
All right, look at that. Look at that.
You're going to get some on the dog.
That's okay. She should enjoy
She'll
this,
smell good.
actually.
It's
Yeah,
okay. I won't complain.
She'll smell better just watching it.
She will. Getting a little trip to the Mediterranean for herself.
Our godson's had 3 shaves over here so far, and he still can't leave the Sterling cabinet. He
Yeah.
loves it so much. I'm like, don't you want to try one of the? Not yet.
Nope. There's a
I wanna
lot
try
here.
one of the Haverford. Haverford.
That's the winner so
Oh,
far.
he loves that Haverford. Look at this, y'all.
Immediate. It's just a week already.
It's just foolproof, which is good for me because, yeah.
Was Sharp Dress our very first, Sterling?
Ooh, I think it was. I think we did Sharp Dress before we did Barbershop. I
you
think.
Oh, we'll have to check. I know it was way at the beginning, but it's funny because we're adding to the men collection
Right.
here. Like that might have been at least the first man of this collection.
And it's so funny that I just totally threw a dart. I had no idea what green Irish tweed was.
And that was just the one that you
just
happened to
happened to
grab.
grab that one first, right?
Little did we know it left a mark on the community. It's a well-known scent.
And on me, I wore it yesterday.
There's something thoroughly enjoyable about this. Like I know that you keep mentioning a vibe. We'll see what happens with the splash.
Speaking of green Irish tweed a second ago, this is like a green Irish aquatic.
It's
This is like green Irish ocean. This is green Irish captain's hat.
Okay, if you could say
Y'all.
a white wood meets a sweet floral. Take a whiff. See if those words help.
I think I saw that movie once, but I ran out of quarters before it was over. Yeah, I get the cypress, and then I do get a little bit of a floral. Is it actual floral? Hold on.
It does look like we've got even a different fancy floral.
Okay, so y'all, we might as well take another look at this long list of scent notes. Get a comfortable chair. We'll be right with you. All right, so back to our beautiful list of scent notes from the sales page at Stirling Soap Company. We start with
top notes of lime, bergamot. That melon is definitely some magic in here.
Yep.
Lemon, and then I think it's the violet that's really doing something.
Exactly what I was going to say. It's like he was building a fruit salad. Lime, bergamot, melon, lemon, and he was going to do that, right? And then accidentally, he spilled the violet into the mix, and then he went, wait, That's better. Because that does. That is side one.
I think that's why my brain got a blueberry. I know that doesn't make sense, but somehow the violet with the melon.
I totally get that. It's like it cleans it. Like it puts it in a washing machine. And just
does.
Gives it a little bit of that laundry
And then
musk.
we have caraway added too.
I'm a little bit vague.
I was going to ask you, actually.
This. Well, let's ask that. Caraway.
All right, then we go. Heart notes made up of herbal notes, pine, ginger, jasmine.
Do you get the pine? I get the jasmine. That's the floral you were talking about. But pine is a hard thing to hide. They're big.
Yeah,
Do you smell
maybe
that?
in the splash we'll get more of it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that is hard to hide, but it keeps
it's
it a
not like
little...
Sterling Green. Sterling Green's like, hey, here's some pine for you. You want some pine?
There is a little bit of a brisk side to this.
Yes.
So maybe that's kind of in there somehow.
Or maybe they're using part of the pine.
Right.
You know, they can kind of chemically do
Just
that.
to keep it from getting too dark.
Moving right along.
Then we have our ginger, jasmine, pepper, cyclamen. Another fun one. We don't always get this.
cyclamen. And nutmeg flower. We've seen this once before. Beautiful, beautiful, dry, subtly sweet, spicy nutmeg. Nutmeg's like even acrid if you taste it.
Some things that we know, but not in this combo together, which is definitely where the Creed magic starts to kind of sneak in here. And then base notes of ambergris, musk.
Hold on, wait.
Right?
You can't just go running past ambergris. Y'all, if you don't know what ambergris is, that's what ambergris is. And then
musk, sandalwood,
right,
oak moss, and cedar, but all those lighter kind of side. There's nothing that's pulling it too deep, you know? That's maybe why you actually were getting a whiff of sand. Like something in that is creating that like light, earthy kind of side.
Well, just the way that sand, when you get it wet, you know, some things are subtly sweet, some things are subtly like more dry, bitter.
Raw,
and
kinda.
Sand, when you get it wet, does have that sort of moisty,
you.
humid, sweet sense to it. So
It's true.
That's what I'm getting. And that's what I think the oak moss is even adding to that. A little bit, the jasmine, the pepper.
Woo. Okay, so now that we just reviewed this lovely list here, do we try and see what it's like in the splash? Or even the shampoo puck? We got some friends to smell there.
I'm going to need some support if we're going to do that. We're going to have to go a little deeper.
Your ASMR fun for you.
Woo! Right, okay, so here we go. The splash. I'm excited. Y'all, we don't talk about price here on the Barbershop Duet. We really don't. We talk about lather all the time, but we don't talk about price unless it is part of the philosophy. And y'all, we know how hard Rod and Mandy work to keep the prices on these what they are. The aftershaves are less than a glass of wine in Manhattan.
It's true.
And they are
or a beer at a ballpark.
Awesome
like, come
quality.
on.
I know, right?
Okay. Wow, sometimes there's a little color to it. This, nothing.
Let's see. Oh. Yo!
You smell something?
Yo! This is the sea captain brother of Mountain Man.
Oh,
That's what this is. They're the subtly brothers in the background. You can tell the DNA is a little bit the same. But one went into the mountains and one took to the sea, y'all. And this is the one that took to the sea. Hold on a second. Would you like?
I would love some. Andy might want some too. That's all right.
Here we go. Oh.
Ooh.
Do you see what I mean? Give this Mountain Man a little love here for a second. Yep. See how that's got like those little spices in the background?
That goes more earthy into the woods. Are we done here? Bye.
But the home training is the same. They have the same manners.
Okay, I'm getting way more hit with the citrus at the beginning now.
Lemon. Did you get that?
Yep, but then it dives right into the melon, caraway kind of thing, and then escapes to the spices and the woods and the flowers.
This is cool. When this is a certain phase of its wetness, it is all lemon. And I wasn't getting any of it in the puck. That's awesome.
Insane.
Whoa.
Okay, so.
Not a lemonade lemon.
No. A crisp, like you just cut it open lemon.
Something with a little bit of a candy shell somehow. Whoa. And then as it dries, the rest of it just comes in singing a song.
And I'm getting a little more woodsy as it dries down.
Right.
Like it is there, but
this is a lemon scent.
It is. It's citrus forward.
Oh, right.
Then it's a masculine sweet flower.
Yep.
And then it has a little bright wood. So maybe that's the cypress. It's the bright wood.
Chypra. Sheep.
We'll work on it.
I'm going to go to bed at night counting chypra.
Hey, pass over the shampoo puck.
Oh, pass over the shampoo. Oh.
Let's see, because sometimes it just has a little fun.
Has it gone on a diet? Is it getting
it got a little
It's got like an hourglass shape to it? Oh, maybe that's what it is. Whoa. Oh, way more of the wood is there.
Oh, you think?
What do you get there?
Oh, see, this I get more the cypress. Hold on.
Yeah, 100%.
Like now I'm like, oh yeah, that's a cypress.
Right. It's funny how different sides of the scent grab onto the different mediums. In different ways.
That's why I'm glad we did get this.
Yeah.
It does have, like, I could almost see this as a spring approaching summer kind of vibe,
right,
too.
100%.
Like, there is something just clean and open and bright and welcoming that's happening here.
And y'all, it is not your stereotypical aquatic. I know we keep shouting out that word, but y'all, it just gives me a vibe of the ocean, but this is not how anything else I've ever smelled gives me an aquatic vibe. Those go more the blue direction. This doesn't have any of that.
No, but I now understand, at least in this formula coming out here, where the cypress side hits. Right. Like if it could be a woodsy aquatic, maybe.
Right. Yeah.
Like a white. I just still get the white caps kind of color.
Like Carmel in California, the lone cypress sits on a point right out at the ocean. Right. That's what this smells like. If you're a golfer, hey, this might be your perfect scent.
Smell it on me and see if that's. I'm getting more the lemon.
The lemon. The lemon is gorgeous in the splash.
Here.
That's more like the lemon from the Fresher in the splash. You know,
interesting. But then it has a sweet side to the lemon that wasn't taken away. Like with Fresher, it's kind of taken away. Here, it does. It opens up for the melon and the other sweeter sides. Even the ginger and jasmine. There's a lot happening here.
100%.
I feel like this would be one that you'd actually want to get to the EDT of. Yeah. Because the full scope of the scent, like starting where it goes and then where it dries down, I feel like we'll have all three of these in here. The splash, the soap, the shampoo puck. Like you get different sides of the scent. But the EDT must be like that's the layers of the dry down happening.
100%.
Total Creed because of the complexity. But I'm still getting the welcoming vibe. That is definitely kind of more of a Creed thing. Like it's more, most of the public would enjoy this scent. There's nothing pokey in here. The's nothing that would be a turn off. Like if I smelled somebody that had this on, I would just want to sit next to them and they smell wonderful.
And you know, if I had to suggest to somebody, like a newbie, what a good man scent would be from Stirling, it might be this. Yeah. This or Executive or Sharp Dressed. Those would be my trifecta.
There you go. That's the Marcus vote for you.
There you go. And y'all, we do realize when we watch the Long Island Shaver and we watch No Frills Shaving, we do love to watch when they lather the face because it gives us a sense of how the base is made, gives us a sense of how it covers. So if I may be so bold.
In action here.
Check out this Stirling lather, y'all. Oh, I can feel the bristles, or if they're just at the right angle, I don't. It's that thick and slick. You want to try?
Yeah, give me a little pass
Ready,
here.
y'all? Look at that. Ready to be in a box getting smaller. That's the level of mime work you can do with it. Look at that.
It's
Look at
serious.
that. Zero effort, y'all. Beautiful.
And I do get a nice, like it just makes me want to smile. This kind of a pretty clean whiff.
They call it aromatherapy for a reason.
Yes, they do.
So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be George Lucas putting together a little movie called Star Wars. You're going to really believe in yourself a lot more than the movie studio does. So when it comes time to come up with your contract, all you're really going to ask for is the merchandising rights. Because if this movie does as well as you think it's going to do, that's all you're going to need to buy a house of your own on the Mediterranean, and he got his own. Head over to stirlingsoap.com where you can find this and a wide range of other products. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Mediterranean Man. You know what I love about this? Y'all, we even have a shampoo bar in our bathroom for the last couple weeks. This is a beautiful scent. It's spicy. It's rugged. It's husky. And it's not sweet. It's not sweet at all. I've been looking. I keep looking. But its charm is not done with the sweets. It's done with all that rugged stuff, sandy stuff in the middle. And I just think it's a spectacular scent for those that don't like the Executive Mans, who don't want to go for the green Irish tweeds. Y'all, this would be your pony. And y'all, the lather. It's a Stirling lather. The newbie can create a masterpiece, and the well-seasoned shaver can have the shave of his life. We have a live coming up in September with Rod and Mandy on Instagram. So if you don't have an account over there, go get one and find us, the Barbershop Duet. Tell us what you're shaving with this week, and we'll see you at that live.
Welcome to Messages.
Hey, y'all. So we've been having such a good time with our exclusives from the Shave Supply that we wanted to share some of that love with you. So for our August giveaway, you have a chance to win a $20 gift certificate to the Shave Supply for yourself. All you have to do to be eligible is send an email here to WeSecondWith@theBarbershopDuet.com so that we can get back to you, mention the Shave Supply in that email, and then check back here on September 4th to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck. I feel like each time we take a whiff, it's just a long whiff on this one. Like, you just, like, you start and you're like, oh, that smells good. Keep smelling, keep
It's
smelling.
an interesting character, but it's a beautiful one. So the more you dig, the more you find it's just lovely and soft and just there to make sure you're having a great day on the sand.
Yeah, each whiff is a nice long journey to escape to the Mediterranean Sea. And
I mean, some of these soaps when I always got it.
Right?
Got it. But some of them, I'm still not done with this. By the time I shoot How It Shaves, hopefully I'll know this style a little better.
And I'm glad we did get the shampoo puck and from the shave puck to here, because they all have a different side that really, I mean, that list was quite lengthy, but each of these kind of have a little bit more that pops out. So I feel like they're a fun journey in all of them.
And what a great bath soap this would be, too.
We got a list going now.
And I'm loving discovering the way that Creed creates the masculine. Because, y'all, the sharp dress, the executive man, these stay really close to the surface as far as lightness and charm. Some of these aren't afraid to get their hands dirty and get spicy and beautiful, and I love that too.
Right. And then these ones are super clean. Like, there's just a whole nother side to that
just
masculine
super
vibe.
Summery. They just go so far in that vibey direction that it couldn't be anything else.
And this one to me does smell a little expensive. I don't know. I wouldn't say it goes directly cologne-y, if that makes sense.
But we do say that from time to time. This smells
the
like
Creed
money.
vibe comes through. There's definitely a little bit more money in a Creed sense,
For the first 200 years of Creed's existence, you couldn't even buy it as a member of the public. You had to have some kind of knowing somebody or something.
This version now.
Thanks to Cary Grant for dragging him out of the dark.
Well, I'm glad we stuck this in. Perfect for summer, and we will definitely enjoy this as it gets getting warmer outside. This is a good one for that.
And Rod and Mandy, thank you for being our sommeliers in the cologne world and knowing which ones we need to experience.
Helping us get educated.
Yeah, they are never wrong.
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.